So we've all experienced Sakura hate. We've all know that Sakura is probably one of the least favorable characters on the Team 7, and we know that a lot of times that we see memes, they say something relating to Sasuke and Naruto being the main parts of that team. I even saw one that said Naruto was 99% or 98% or something like that, and Sasuke was another 98%. And the 1% that was missing was Sasuke not having a sword, and I'm like, are you serious? Now this video is to be for people in favor of Sakura, and something that's just saying that Sakura is not a bad character. A lot of people like to say that Sakura sucks, Sakura is not beneficial, Sakura is not this, not that, she's not a good person in general, and I have to say that that is bullshit. I have liked Sakura since the beginning, since Naruto, the original Naruto series, even through Shippuden. She was very beneficial to the team. A lot of people don't want to see that, and a lot of people don't want to agree with that, but it is true, guys. Three-man broadcast here. Unpredictable is welcoming you guys to a video to stop the Sakura hate. It's kind of ridiculous to me, and I just don't understand why people do not like Sakura. She's not a bad character in my opinion, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons why I think that, just for the simple fact because, like I said, I'm not really a Sakura fan. It's just she's a very good support character, and I don't see why people hate on her. Now, yeah, I will admit she does seem kind of whiny because she couldn't get with Sasuke, but come on, guys. We've all had that one person that we really wanted to get with, but we couldn't, and you know, it just didn't work out for whatever reason. And then finally, in the end, maybe it did work out for some of you. You know, you just kind of have to see things from different points of views and stop just assuming that, oh, she's bad, she complains too much, she's weak, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. She was aware that she wasn't able to contribute much, but after she received her training from Tsunade, I think that she very much proved herself to be very much useful. And not only that, but like I said, she's the healer for the team. If it wasn't for her, then a lot of things would have not been good. You know, a lot of things would have probably ended up where someone had died because Sakura was not there. Now, a lot of people might argue and say, well, at what point has Sakura ever jumped in to heal somebody? There's been plenty of occasions, and I can't tell you word for word which ones and, you know, in what area, but I do remember she had gone out on a lot of different missions with a bunch of other squads, such as Ino and Choji and Shikamaru, even Neji's in his squad. You know, that she went out with them before too, and she's been very useful to them. Now, one of the main things, like I said, she's just a healer, so of course you got to have a medic on the team, and a medic cannot put herself in danger to where she's going to end up, you know, being in critical condition and not being able to benefit her team. Now, of course, there hasn't been very many chances for her to step up like that, and there hasn't really been chances for her to step up like that, but there's been occasions where, you know, someone gets injured and then she can immediately heal them. Even during the war, she healed Naruto even when she got a chance to do so. She was able to summon Katsuya, I believe is the slug's name, and she was able to heal a bunch of people at one time, and not anybody can just do that besides Tsunade. And of course, you have to remember that it's just not one of those things that can easily be done and be performed by anybody. I mean, she has the markings of the 100 ceiling technique, and that also just further proves the point that she's like a really good healer. She's a really good asset for the team. And another thing that I really want to say, I mean, we just saw how badass she was when she fought Shin, and we have never seen her go this hard in a fight before, besides with Ino. I mean, that was a pretty cool fight, but I mean, this severity of this one was pretty epic. And I do have to go back and mention too, she did take out an Akatsuki member, so that has to be some type of relevance. I mean, you guys can't just sit here and assume that, oh well, she doesn't do anything, she's a girl, she doesn't, you know, whatever reason y'all might have for hating on Sakura, it's not a very good idea, because like I said, people who've taken out Akatsuki members, you know, that's pretty impressive to me. The Akatsuki members are very skilled people. They were very skilled people, and she managed to take out probably one of the hardest people to fight. And of course, she had help from Lady Chiyo, but still, I mean, that wasn't like it was only Lady Chiyo. Lady Chiyo was just trying to basically be backup. She wasn't really in the fight. She was just trying to help Sakura evade when Sakura couldn't move or do something, or Sakura might have moved a certain way that prevented her from being able to reestablish her equilibrium. So, you know, it just really played a huge role when, you know, Lady Chiyo was helping her out. I mean, that was basically all Lady Chiyo did. She was just really backup support. And, you know, for that being said, Sakura pretty much handled that fight on her own. And not only that fight, but now we've seen her take on Shin. Now, she may have not gotten very many hits in on him, but of course she did contribute a good bit. She punched him at least twice and had him in critical condition. Even the second time she punched him, she pretty much knocked his ass out. So that being said, you guys have to remember Sakura is she's not that unbeneficial. She took a big ass pillar and chunked it at this man. I mean, you guys have to give Sakura credit somewhere. I mean, she's also just a very smart kunoichi, and you know, she's very skilled at what she does. She thinks out her moves before she makes them. She doesn't just hop into battle. She tries to analyze her situation before she gets into something, and then if she realizes it's too big for her to handle, then of course she'll do what she can to at least stall them, and then they'll wait for someone better to try to come and take on. Now, another thing I will say is that she doesn't really have that many technique or that many jutsu, to be honest. I've never really seen her cast a jutsu. But I mean, of course, that being said, like I said, she makes up for that in taijutsu. She's a very good taijutsu user, and I mean, she can formulate, you know, form chakra and build up chakra and this and that. But the most I've seen her do is summon someone or summon Katsuya, and I've seen her heal people. So I mean, I guess that's a technique in itself. But of course, she does have very, very high strength because of Tsunade. So you guys have to give her credit again. And like I said, you know, this is just one of those things that I don't really see the reason for people hating on Sakura. And people will say, and like I said, I've seen comments everywhere just basically saying negative things about Sakura, but it's like, why? What proof or what evidence are you going off of that she's not very useful? What are you guys trying to argue and say that she's not very useful? So if you guys want to leave a comment in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think Sakura sucks, then that's always welcome, because we can have a good dispute about it. I'd love to talk to whoever thinks Sakura is not a good character. And if you guys would like to go ahead and subscribe because you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and do that as well. I just felt like I had to get the Sakura hate out there and just let us understand that she does not deserve to be hated on like the way you guys do. But if you guys want to click the bell symbol so you get notified about all the latest Boruto videos or all the latest Naruto content in general, then go ahead and click the bell symbol. And if you guys will, please subscribe for all you Boruto fans, Naruto fans, however it's going to be, whatever you're subscribing for, go ahead and do that as well. But until next time, guys, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is out.